Alright, so what is up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys and giving you guys 5 big tips when it comes to becoming shredded, maintaining whatever weight loss you did, and how to actually do it properly. Because this used to be me 4 years ago. I was 280 pounds. I was obese. I never skipped meals. I love eating. Did 0 workouts in my life. And 4 months later, I dropped down 100 pounds. Was this a smart approach? Definitely not. I did many mistakes in the past and there was lots of trial and error, but you guys don't need to suffer as much as I did. So here are some of the tips that I wish I would have known before, and these tips I still do to this day, and they're great tips. I think everyone should follow these tips if you're trying to lose weight, maintain your new weight loss, and it's pretty good. So let's get straight to it. So one thing I've really utilized is drinking coffee. So I never recommend to drink too much of coffee because a lot of caffeine is bad for your heart. However, a cup or two does help suppress your appetite. Why does this work? Because when you're fat, half of the time you're eating when you're bored. But by drinking a cup of coffee, you are kind of satisfying yourself, and it also reduces your appetite by a large margin. So you're not as hungry. So when I'm generally hungry and within moderation, I drink a cup of coffee. Tip 2, I usually don't do this. If you're one of those people that need to do this, I would recommend you do this. Morning fasting. So why does morning fasting work? Because most people tend to binge eat at the later hours, so in the afternoon till nighttime. But by fasting in the morning, you will have more calories to play with. So I think of it as a budget for the day. You have a certain amount of budget, and if you spend all of the budget in the morning, you will have nothing at nighttime, so you'll be in calorie debt. However, if you save your calories for the afternoon till nighttime, well, you could satisfy yourself and not be in debt. So fasting is beneficial in those reasons. I personally fast when I need to, but I don't particularly need to fast just because I'm personally a lot hungrier in the morning compared to nighttime. But that's just for me. Most people actually are a lot more hungrier during the day and at nighttime. So try fasting. It's very beneficial to not being in a calorie debt, as I like to say it. One thing that we used to preach back in the day that people don't really talk about now for some reason is having a low calorie, high dense meal. So this essentially means the actual quantity of the food will look objectively huge. However, the calories are very little. So you can achieve this by making new choices. An example being, instead of having a fatty ground beef, choose the leaner cut. You could have a lot more of it and it's fewer in calories. Another thing you could do is utilizing certain foods like potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes every single day. Why? It's low in calories and the quantity of it is huge. It's gonna fill you up. Another thing you could do is add lettuce. Lettuce is 10 calories per bag and it's gonna fill you up. These little things that you can do are beneficial because it's gonna fill you up. You won't be hungry for a long time, and it's low in calories. This worked for me in the past, and it still works for me now. This may seem obvious to you guys, but having a high protein diet does help. Why? Protein is very beneficial in terms of getting that good look when it comes to having a muscular frame and etc. But another thing that's also important is that protein has a higher thermic effect. This means that it requires more energy to actually break down the protein, which means more calories. Obviously, it's nothing dramatic, but it's still calories, it's still extra calories being burnt compared to breaking down carbs and fat. So protein requires more energy. Another thing, like I said before, protein fills you up a lot. The issue about carbs and fat is that it does not fill you up. If anything, it increases your ghrelin hormone, making you want to eat more even when you're not hungry. So having a protein meal in all your meals is beneficial. It fills you up and it's also good for you. It's good for your overall look and physique. Another tip is moving more. So what I mean by this is going for walks, walking your dog if you have one, doing a lot more in the house, moving a lot. So instead of doing crazy cardio, which is not, sustainable, I always recommend to do cardio, but most people, they actually just don't move. They sit in a chair and they just barely move. So try moving more. You'll be surprised how many calories you burn. Every day when I walk my dog, I burn roughly 300 calories. That is a lot of calories. It may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot of calories. So try moving more. So finally, the last tip that I always recommend people do is have fun with it. Being in a diet doesn't have to be boring. An example, my favorite food is pasta, but it's not the most optimal dish, right? Because they put lots of fatty stuff in it and it's just not healthy. However, my version of my pasta dish is I get pasta, I get a lean cut of beef, so ground beef that's very lean, put a low-calorie tomato sauce and a low-calorie Parmesan, and it works. It's not the best option, but it's way better, dramatically way better than the heavier pasta option. So making these choices, figuring out what you want, choosing the lower calorie option is beneficial, and more importantly, in terms of long term, it is the best, because let's be real, we don't want to be eating chicken breast for the rest of our lives. I'm going to show you guys an example. So right now, I'm going to hit a back workout, and after my back workout, I'm going to create a low calorie burger post-workout meal. You would think a burger is 1,000,000 calories, but the burger I'm going to make is so good, and it's only 600 calories, and it's so filling. It's going to fill me up dramatically, and I can't wait to show you guys. So I'm going to hit a back workout right now. I'm going to take you guys with me, just an average back workout, and then we're going to cook up a double patty burger that's only 635 calories. So let's get straight to it. Alright, so post-workout meal, great workout. So I'm going to show you guys the burger I was telling you guys about. So this right here is the actual burger we're using. It's important to choose the right one. This specific version is the leaner cut. There's another version which is the same weight, but it's literally, for the whole entire burger itself, it's 600 calories. This right here for 2 patties is 300. This is the cheese I chose. Here in Italy, we don't have any low-fat options, but this is a good option. It's lower in calories and it's higher in protein. And the bun, still not the best version, but considering where I live, this is the best option I could find. So I'm gonna cook all of this, and I'm gonna show you guys the final product. This, you can't tell, but this is fucking huge. It is absolutely massive. This is 630 calories, and I forgot to mention, it's 75 grams of protein. That is ridiculous. You don't get this shit in fucking McDonald's. Like, look at this. It's huge. Like, yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's gonna taste good. You can put some sauce in it as well, but make sure you measure that. This is my post-workout meal, so I'm gonna devour this and get some work done. All right, so the video is over. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys are struggling with, you guys still have new questions, you guys, there's a few things you want to ask, comment down below. I always answer my comments. You guys keep on forgetting that I've been in your shoes. I've been confused. There were times where I did not know what to do, what was the right way, and I had no one. But that doesn't have to be the same for you guys. You guys can always comment, send me a message, and I'll always be there to help you guys out. I'm here for you guys. So anyways, that's the end of the video. If you guys learned something, enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We've been growing. Last month was our best month, and it's a new month, and let's hope we could beat that. So thank you guys for all the support, and if you guys have any questions, again, DM me or comment down below. I'll always respond, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you guys again so much for the support, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace, boys.